Hi, Sharon here from Down Home Wicks, and today we're going to talk about the best candle making kits and what to look for. Typically, we don't talk about candle making kits from Amazon, but for some people, Amazon is their only option, especially if you're out of the country or if you're just looking for a kit for a weekend project or a simple crafting project and you're not really looking to learn candle making as a craft, but you maybe want just something to work on as a project. Maybe you're just doing crafts in general and you're not looking to start a candle business or anything, but you want to buy a decent craft making kit. So this is what we're going to show you today, is what to look for in a craft making kit. Now in the screen behind me, I've pulled up what I bought, and I will screen share to show you exactly what it is and go through what I was looking for. Now, candle making kits typically, I recommend, and I did write an article to show you what I went through. And I'm on my website. I put the information, what to look for. Typically, I recommend something from a professional candle making supply store. You're also going to get the support from the people that work there, customer support. You can ask questions. Sometimes when you buy something from Amazon, you don't know what to reorder, but you do get everything you need to make candles so that you can start up and at least make candles, and then you can replenish the kit. So Amazon is not necessarily a bad way to go. So I did order it. I ordered it on Prime Day, and I do work, so it did take me, a little bit of time to get the kit and get it going. And I'll put the video in with the blog post so it's all together. You can go on my website. I'll put a link to the actual article so that you can see. There's several professional candle making supply stores that you can order online, and various levels of candle making kits. But I wanted to unbox this because this is Amazon, and it's available, like I said, in different countries. Not every country has a candle making supply store, but this is how it comes. Like I said, I'll go through, I'll screen share and insert a clip so that you can see. And this is a candle making kit should cost around $50. Put this out of the way here. Unless you're looking to make a lot of candles or something, you can spend a little bit more. There is one kit in the article that is about $100, and it really gets you started if you really want to get into candle making. With the candle making, the Presto pot that is really popular, it'll really get you started. But we're going to unbox this. This is the candle making kit that I chose from Amazon, and I chose it because it's a candle blend of soy wax, which is 100% soy, which is a vegetable wax, and then it has a 10% mix of beeswax, so it should get a good blend. A good candle kit should come with instructions, which it does. This is the instructions, and it tells you what you need, and it should come with instructions. It should come with everything that you need to actually make candles. If the kit doesn't come with things that you need to actually make a candle, it kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, you want to make candles. So it's divided up. There's soy wax flakes in here. This is how it's packaged. These are cute little tins. It's nice and neat in here. This is really nice. After I get it out of the package and get set up, we're gonna actually make candles and see how they turn out. Everything is secure in here. So if you wanted to make these as a weekend project, if you wanted to make gifts for people for Christmas, this would be a really nice project. There's some really nice utensils in here. A spoon to stir. There's some craft tweezers in here. Now these are really nice. I have some craft tweezers, but these are not as long, so that's nice. And sometimes things like this, they carry over into other projects too as well. And here's a craft knife in here. This is a razor blade. It comes with a thermometer. Temperature is really important when it comes to candle making, so it's important that a craft kit comes with a thermometer. Now, one thing that craft candle making kits are typically not going to come with is a heat source, and that's why I recommend the one with the Presto pot, because it does come with a way to melt your wax, which is really nice. Now, this comes with 3 fragrances, and they are packaged very nice. This has been sitting, so when it did come in, these are bubble wrapped. They're not broken or anything. Everything in the package is, you can see, it was nicely wrapped and packaged. I really like that. It's not banged up and, you know, broken and sloppy in there. Here's another package of wax. There should be 3 8-ounce packages of wax. Here's some more candle tins. More wax. So far I really like this. I don't like candle kits that are not well put together. This should be for somebody who's never made candles before. And I like that this pot is a petite pot. Not everybody wants to make 100 candles at one time. Not, you know, when I'm a candle maker, I make hundreds of candles at a time. Not everybody wants to do that. So this will fit nicely in a little saucepan in a water bath so that I can heat up my wax. I'll have to set up and get ready. Let's see what fragrances came with this. Your candle making kit, get some scissors, should come with something that is popular. You can also order candle making kits from like Etsy or something. You order from a candle maker, they should be able to put together a kit if they understand candle making. This says refreshing and energizing. Oh, Goji Tobacco Orange. That's probably going to smell really nice. Petally Rose. So we've got a spicy, earthy, a floral, and then this one says lavender, which is very popular. So these are some really popular fragrances. So that's a nice choice. A candle kit should come with something that would be popular. And these are sealed, so I just broke a seal on that. So that's very nice too. You don't want a candle kit that comes, that is very nice. This is the, oh, Tobacco Orange. I thought it said tobacco, excuse me. That does smell very, oh, so that's a fruity. I don't have my glasses on. So we're gonna get set up and we're gonna make these and see how our candles turn out. So stay tuned. Okay, we're back. I didn't want to bore you melting the wax, so I had to position my camera so you could see what I'm doing. I'm melting the wax over a water bath. Careful, it's hot. This is not a project for kids. Maybe older kids with adult supervision, so it is hot. I have this on an induction hot plate when I'm in my craft room and I'm making just simple candles. You can use a hot plate. You could also do this on your stove. I make a lot of candles, so I don't use my stove. I also have a roaster. I'll have to take pictures and show you. I'll have to do a tour or two. But you're going to heat the wax to 185 degrees. It comes with detailed instructions that tells you exactly what to do. I've already put the wicks in. It comes with wick stickers and wicks. It comes with enough wax to make 6 candles. It's pre-measured. Every kit should come pre-measured for you. Otherwise you need a scale. So let me grab a paper towel here. Things like paper towels, stuff like that, it doesn't come with that. It doesn't come with pot holders. Things like that you'll kind of need around the house. But it's okay. Try not to make a mess. So we're going to take, it comes with a thermometer, which you need. We're going to take the temperature We're going to bring the wax to 185 degrees. It comes with colorant. So you can color your candles any color you want. I like this hot plate too because it brings everything up to temperature really quick, and I can control the temperature. Ooh, it's a little toasty. So as you can see, this is a pretty nice thermometer. We should be able to just put the thermometer in here. I kind of want you to see the thermometer, so I'm going to hang on to it for a minute. The steam from the water. Sometimes if you have some issues, people don't realize soy wax absorbs a lot of stuff, not just your fragrance oil. So if you're having issues, it's almost there. If you're having issues, sometimes you might not be able to see it, but the steam, that water, that water gets into your soy wax. So when people say, well, you must have gotten water into your wax, it comes from this, the steam, and it's almost there. With it having a 10% beeswax, it's not going to be so temperamental. So it's going to be easier to work with. And that's why I picked this one. Sometimes 100% soy wax, it can be a little temperamental, and the candle doesn't come out as pretty. I'm going to see with these just how smooth my tops get. Sometimes adding beeswax can help stabilize that a little bit. Now my water is simmering, so it shouldn't take too much. Now to add the fragrance oil, I have a towel right here because we're going to take it off of the heat. Now with an induction heater, what's nice about this is when I turn it off, the heat's done. So it's like taking it off the heat. But the water is going to be hot. So I'm going to take it out of the heat. So it's coming up to temperature. And that's what the directions say. The directions say to bring it up to 185 degrees. That's what we're going to do. And this is to remove it from the heat. And when it comes down to 176 degrees, we're going to add the colorant to dye it. And then when it comes down to 158 degrees, we're going to add the fragrance. Stir for in either direction for about 10 seconds and then pour. Let's say continue to monitor the temperature until it reaches 149 degrees. Stir again carefully and pour the wax oil into the two separate tins. Do not remove the candle from the tin till it cools down. Allow the candles to cool overnight and let them sit, and then we'll test burn it tomorrow. So it's at 186 degrees. So we're going to remove it from the heat. We're going to set it down. We have it comes with a spoon, which is really nice. You really don't want to mix, it's hot. You really don't want to mix your kitchen utensils with, whatever you're making with wax. But this is really nice because I'm going to make 2 candles, and if you want to give this as a gift, you can. And I picked the Tobacco orange flavor. I thought that said tobacco, but it doesn't. But it does smell really nice. It's a real earthy orange. It's not fruity, like sweet fruity. And it says when the wax comes down to 176 degrees, add the candle dye. You can, these, and I've used this type of dye before. They're wax chips. They're not, they break apart relatively easy. And I want something that's kind of this is pink, yellow. Oranges are kind of a yellow color. So we're going to make it a little yellow. Now, with wax, as it's in the room temperature, the temperature is going to drop relatively quick. Now, this is a half fluid ounce. And it doesn't say to shake it or anything like that. Let's see what it says here. Stir, let's see. Add fragrance oil, 1 bag of wax, which I put in, that's what I put in here. Pour 1 bottle of fragrance oil. So this is a half a fluid ounce to 8 ounces. So these must be, these are 4-ounce tins. So that's about a 6 to 8% mix. So my temperature's there. So I'm going to take this out. On my paper towel. Wipe it off. I'm going to, well, you could chop this up. It's probably what they give you the razor for. It is a little tough. I'm probably going to hurt myself. It should dissolve. As you can see, it's melted. Wax chips take a little bit to dissolve. I don't like over stirring. If you over stir, you put a little bit of air into your candle and you get some cratering and stuff. It's not always good. I'll edit this out a little bit. I don't want to bore you with stirring this. We'll let this dissolve. Let the temperature come down to 149 degrees, I believe is what it said. Yep, 149 degrees. And then we'll pour. This is the kit right here. Candle making kit. It's the DIY starter set. Gift supplies, you can scroll through it, and of course I'll copy the link and put it in the description. It also, you know, as you go through Amazon, of course they give you recommended related kits that go with it, but this is what it looks like so that you can find it. And then there's a comparison. Now, like I said, I got it for Prime. I only paid $35 for it. It's now listed for $45, which is not bad. I mean, it does make 6 candles, and they do burn nicely. Okay, we're at 149 degrees, so we're going to add our fragrance oil. Oh, we're not adding a drop at a time. It does smell really good. It's pretty lovely. We're going to give it a stir, make sure it's incorporated. We don't want to stir too fast. We want to make sure that it's not cloudy. You can tell when you first put the fragrance oil in there, it has somewhat of a cloudy appearance. You want to make sure that it goes back to a clear, or in this case, I put that yellow dye in there so it has that yellow tint to it. And you can tell. You want to make sure that that fragrance binds with the wax. Sorry if it's hurting your ears. Then we're going to pour. Make sure you can see what I'm doing here. It's a nice picture. There's no spilling going on, and it should fill both candles nicely. And there's a little left over, which, as you can see, there's a little bit left over. And they're pretty full. I don't want to put any more in than that. So I do have a little bit left over. You shouldn't have to double pour, but now, let's see, I have some place that I need to put that. We're going to put these somewhere to cool. I can smell the citrus. That's a little hot. Maybe we'll just leave them here. But you need to put your centering tools. It shows you in the instructions to put them the other way, but if I put them down too far, what'll happen is they'll sit in the wax. I don't want to pull them too tight, because then they will sit in the wax, and I don't want to do that, but we want these to stay upright. And these don't, the wicks don't fit in there very well. And this one came loose. If you pull too tight, the wick stickers don't stay. And that's why I hot glue. So this one's not going to work. As you can see, with this one, it came loose. So what I'm going to do, it's a little hot. I'm going to end up burning myself because it's too hot. You can reheat this wax back in your bath here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my paper towel. You can, you know, it happens, and it doesn't mean that it's because of the kit. Don't think it's because of the kit. It happens to all of us. This one stayed and this one didn't. This is why I don't use wick stickers. My paper towels. What I'm going to do is fix it for you really quick. I'm going to put this back to keep this going because my water is still hot. We're going to wipe this out. We're going to do some triage here for this candle. Now I have some alcohol over here. The alcohol will cut through fragrance oil and it will evaporate. I use a 91% alcohol. It's probably hard to find right now, but that's what I use. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like an oily, shiny residue in the bottom. That'll cut through the oil. We're doing like a candle triage really quick. And we're going to, our wax will somewhat stay warm. Soy wax you can pour at a lower temperature too. Where's my wick stickers? This is a bonus footage here. I didn't plan on candle triage, but that's okay. It happens. Like I said, it doesn't mean it's not the kit. When you're making candles, it happens. Let's see if this one will stick. This is why I hot glue. I don't use stickers. See, now the alcohol helps clean that up so that you don't have that oil. These are not, that's common with candle stickers, the wick stickers. Now we're gonna wipe the bottom of this too. I want to make sure that I don't get any water in my candles. Let's try it again. We're going to pour as much as we can, and I'm going to be a little more gentle. I could have pulled too tight. That's what happens too if you pull too tight. We're just going to center this. And that's how you save a candle. We'll come back and test burn them. Thanks. Hi, Sharon here. We're back and we're looking at the candles. This is the end of the video for this. And as you can see, they're cooled off. Now I haven't let these cure completely. I wanted to wrap this up to show you our candle making kit. Now I did have to touch these up a little bit. We could have poured them a little too hot. The instructions said to pour at 149 degrees, which is a little warm for soy. So you might want to pour around 135. That's what I pour at, maybe even 130. They did have a sinkhole in it. So I did heat up the wax and filled it in with that, and then I touched it up. I trimmed the wax. Like I said, I didn't give it a chance to cure. So we'll have to take that into consideration. The cold throw is very faint. I can smell citrus, but it is very faint. It is a half a fluid ounce to 8 ounces, which would be 1 ounce to a pound, which is a typical recommendation. I add more than that to a soy. It does hold more. I don't know. It said a 90% soy. Now what exactly that is, I don't, blend that is, I have no idea. The other 10%, it said beeswax. Now I did light it and I haven't let it reach a full pool yet, but I don't smell a hot throw, so we'll see. It's a good craft. That's typically what you find from a candle making kit. Usually if you're a professional candle maker, or if you buy candles from Yankee Candle or something like that, the fragrance low is a little higher, and that's why they smell better. There's more fragrance in there. So a candle making kit, you're not going to get that same fragrance load that you're going to get with a professional line. And even some of the candle making kits, they're not going to have as heavy fragrance in there. That is the biggest cost in making a candle, so that probably comes into play when you're picking out fragrances. And the more experience that you have making candles, you can change that up a little bit. But this is a nice candle. It did turn out well, considering, if you've never made candles before, it would turned out nice. So it gives you a good experience. And I do smell, a citrus. It's just a very faint fragrance. So it would make a nice gift, nice craft. I wouldn't call it a professional line, but it's a nice candle. So thank you for watching, and it gives you an option to experience candle making and what you would be signing up for. So if you ever want to experience the craft of making candles, it would be a nice beginner candle making kit. So I would recommend it. Thanks for watching. Come back, subscribe, and we'll go through some more and see what our options are. I will put this link in here. I don't have an affiliate link, but you're more than welcome to purchase this one. I would recommend it as a beginning link, and I'll put it in and update my blog post so that you can see. It is a 4 ounce. This is a 4 ounce candle, and it's nice. It's a nice beginning kit. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.